What's going on, everybody? Hey, remember that time I dressed up like a giant peanut butter filled Kong and wandered around a premiere looking for a giant puppy dog to befriend? Yeah, me neither, because I don't keep up with this crap. Good morning, Keely Chow, and heck, let's go. Hey, we're gonna talk about DC Comics. Let's just jump in, shall we? Look at this. DC Comics. I'm sorry. DC drops comics from website URL, social handles, and announces new website features. New features? I love new features. Let's check it out. I'm going to switch this to a reader view so everybody can partake. Oh, this comes from that hashtag show, which I'm not familiar with, but someone sent me in the Discord. So thank you for sending that. Nothing screams a new era for a comics company quite like dropping comics from the name. DC has officially dropped comics from its website URL. Now, someone in a comment section pointed out, DC stands for DC Comics. So it's always been DC It stands for Detective Comics. So it's always been Detective Comics. Now it's just Detective whatever. So formerly DCComics.com. Now, if you go to DCComics.com, it goes to simply DC.com, which we'll look at in just a second, because it is quite the experience. I mean, I'm amazed. I don't know why it's such a wonderful move for a website to turn into a different website. The company also shifted its branding, and the official handles still include comics, at least for now. The display name is just simply DC. The changes reflect the growing DC brand. It's growing in its media beyond traditional comic books. For instance, the DC homepage at the time of publishing highlights the upcoming Black Adam film, the DC League of Super Pets film, and the Sandman series. So it's all about the movies. So DC. This is a quote from Anne DePies. Is this DC? Is this general manager or senior VP? So, but I don't know what the okay. Sorry. Let's get to some. DC.com is a celebration of everything across the DC multiverse, and we couldn't be more excited for today's launch. We're doubling down on DC's digital ecosystem, and there's never been a better time to be a DC fan. Never a better time to be a DC fan. Never a better time. Hey, when's that Batgirl movie? And with this one-stop shop, we're bringing everything together in one place to easily access and celebrate your fandom. Well, that does sound amazing. Never a better time. The newly revamped DC.com will feature weekly drops of new video content. Well, that sounds, whenever I see a corporation say, we're dropping new video content, I picture like the old G4. Was it G4? Old shows that were super cheesy with a little set, and they throw like comments like on Twitter, so and so said blah, 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 like 10 years ago. Editorial deep dives, fan discussions, those should be great. Digital experiences. Digital experience is like the biggest spin PR speak for sit at your computer and stare at the screen like you do with everything else in your life. Like everything is a digital experience. This is like the heyday of billing something as a digital experience was like when that what was it, that old, like, you buy a Gateway 2000 computer in 1998 and you get the little Encarta Encyclopedia CD-ROM. That's a digital experience. The update also syncs DC.com with the company's online comic subscription, so web comics. So you can read web comics on there. DC Universe Infinite, allowing users to maintain one account. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So DC is currently working on new content and features for its DC Community Hub on the website. The site will soon unveil a live chat feature to connect fans in real time. They're going to connect fans in real time in a chat. That's not going to go bad. Have you guys seen internet chat? You can also tune in for regularly scheduled content. So they got a little like YouTube stuff. Look at them hopping on, trying to do YouTube on their own. Super scenes, videos highlighting fan favorite moments and characters from across DC's storied history in all mediums. Dropped every Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday trivia. This is where I look at and see like the old G4 thing. Like there's going to be a DC community is going to have a trivia event. Riddler Wednesday, DC community will post a riddle that everybody will Google and try to figure out. There's going to be a curated list of essential moments from I guess from their comics that they're something, and digital experiences, including My DC Origin Story, where fans can take part in an interactive story. We used to call that Choose Your Own Adventure. I've got a few books on the shelves over there that fit that. I got a G.I. Joe and a Transformers one and a bunch of them. Man, my son used to get my son went through a phase and then he'd get really mad when he died. Really upset. And discover where they belong among the super teams of the DC universe. All right, so let's go check out the site. All right, let's see. DC.com, the official home of Black Adam, apparently. Wait, what? Official home of DC. DC.com, the official home of DC. So we got the movie right away. Then we got another movie. And then if you register, you can read this free webcomic. But then we're going to go to get to know Morpheus and then buy some merch. And then watch another video. And then watch some more trailers for DC Comics. And then way down here in steerage is some links to some, if you want to hop in and you can get number 1 of Superman and Robin, or Detective Comics number 1050. You can hop mid, this is just for people that have already signed up. Oh, wait, let's get back to the movies. And then who doesn't want a $19 Batman logo stainless steel water bottle, or some luggage, or a wallet, or an ultimate guide? You can't buy actual physical comic set down here in this merch. You can buy some other things. Bought a ton of. They're really pushing the dog collars and shirts and statues. No comics. Shop all. Do they even sell comics on this site? Let's see if they actually sell comics on the DC Comics site. We're gonna see. Wait, what's this? Gotham Knights, the official collector's compendium. Maybe. No. Oh, look, you can get a Funko Pop. No, so apparently not. All right. And then we can get to know. All right, so yeah, there you go. There's what's become of DC Comics. You want to go to the DC Comics site. Comics is there's never been a better time to be a comic. Hey, The Flash is still on. Oh, what a world we live in. Good stuff. So Eric Hawkins is going to take all the luggage. It's terrible. Wish it never became cool to become a comics nerd. It's still not cool, because when you become a comics nerd, it's really just merch nerds. I don't care about the comics. I'm here for the pies. Bringing it back. Just blah 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 here. I don't know what I was referencing to bringing the back. Yeah, the DC movies are so good. So good. So great. All right. So enough of that nonsense. How about we get to drawing here? There was my little dipping my toe into the news world. So let's draw some off-brand Batmen, because all Batmen are off-brand these days. My tablet is kind of working. going to start with like a rectangle to get some perspective. I've been doing that lately. And then putting the figure in here. Have you gotten compensation for reels? Oh, you mean on the Instagram? Is that what you're talking about? What is a Batman? Are you a cryptobiologist? No. Hey, Ezra Miller's pronouns? Anybody want to guess? Because on Insta, I got $100. So on Instagram, I got qualified. Got qualified. That's kind of redundant, isn't it? I qualified for monetization on Reels, and what happened was in the first 4 days, I shot up and got tons of views and got $100. And I'm like, man, every 4 days, $100. This is gonna be great. And then over the next 27 days of that fiscal period, I got $6. So good stuff. No, we have some guesses here. Zizim, it's Zizim, you bigot. It and close. Z $sign. Hey AL, welcome to the disaster that is 2022. So his pronouns are they them, and I was reading and I'm gonna let that sentence lie there. So I was reading an article, and it said, I'm gonna give a quote. I'm gonna quote this sentence into why this is all madness. This is about the Miller family. The family, all quote, also had a home in Chelsea for their forays into the city. As one does, they were born with a speech impediment. Let me read those two sentences again. The family also had a home in Chelsea for their forays into the city. As one does, they were born with a speech impediment. So easy, you bigots. All right, so let's see. We're going to get to this little Batman here. We're doing off-brand Batman. AL says, what happened? Oh, nothing. It's just, I woke up. Oh no. Get over it. I'm out. Get over what? Proper use of grammar and not liking society to be in more confusion? Yeah, get over that. That's actually already caused problems with work because it causes more confusion when there's a description and words are used that way. It's an actual practical problem. So no, I will not get over that. All right, this dude's going to have a big nose. Brian, have you tried doing advertising on Pinterest? Nope. I have not. You were. Did it work? This looks like Alfred as a butler. To sniff out the crime, says CB Dingo. Actually, all he smells is crackers in his mustache. Smelling salts. Eric Hawkins would like to announce that he is offended and leaving, so everyone knows I am leaving and am offended. Thanks for the heads up. I will cry myself to sleep tonight. You know, he should have some glasses. Not every Batman is blessed with pure sight. Bruce Wayne has to have 20/20 vision. He couldn't like wear contacts. It's like Commissioner Gordon as Batman. He also has to have a tie. It's like those old Batman 66 shows where they would have Alfred. Didn't they have no, Alfred wore a mask. He wore his complete butler outfit and then had the mask on under his glasses. How can we have personal growth if we don't know what we did wrong? Jeff says, just so everyone knows, I'm offended by Eric being offended and I'm staying or leaving. I haven't figured out all the details yet. All right, I think I'm destroying one Batman, apparently. I don't know, I'm just going to fill this up with stuff. Actually, he should have Batman here. There was an episode where Alfred pretended, I thought there was, but sometimes he would go on a secret mission and he would have his glasses on, but a little, like a Robin mask underneath his glasses. So we'll just do, sometimes when I'm penciling, I'll just like scribble things in to remind myself in the inks what I want to do. Let's see, what else should he have here? He should have his lapel should be like a bat too. That's more bat-like. Alfred just puts on the costume while Bruce is away. He just, yeah, I'm offended that Jeff is offended that I'm offended when I'll stay at spite to Jeff. I need a flow chart to understand things. Looks like the bust. That was a William Shakespeare bust. They could add this to the DC Comics merch. Could be a lapel pin. Definitely not a comic though. Screw that mess. On one occasion that required Bruce Wayne. Oh, this is a quote, so this is authoritative. It probably comes from Wikipedia, the world's most trusted source. Required Bruce Wayne to have public appearance. Alfred impersonated Wayne's alter ego. That's what I remember. I'm confused who's offended by what, so I'm just gonna be apathetic. That's the best thing. How is my knee? My knee is it's doing a lot better actually. There's a big improvement from Tuesday's Tuesday's PT to yesterday. So it's getting stronger every day. It's just going to take a long time to get to yeah. There was a guy at the gym last night who started he got clearance to start rolling, sports clearance to start doing jiu-jitsu again, and he'd just come back from a ACL, but he had the graft, so he had a big incision that I don't have because I got a donor ligament. But I said, how long was that whole process? He said, 9 months. I'm like, oh gosh. Oh well. It's all right. It's okay. I got to choose a pin for the day. What is a pin for today? It's going to be the analog one that looks like an actual pin. My car is still sitting in the driveway with a flat tire though, because hadn't been able to get it fixed. But I wasn't going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. So he's gonna have to have. Oh no, the nose will come up there. Jeff and Eric are still offended at each other having the offense Olympics. I think it's time to call my meager audience anyway. only the elites will remain. So this thing is still fluttering a little bit. I think I'm kind of just ignoring it. I mean, I'm kind of just ignoring it. I've kind of, my brain is kind of, unless I pay attention, it's not too bad. AL says, you mean only the apathetic will remain? I guess. That's me, right? I'm like the only one that pays that pays to be. Kusmeti does too. Oops, wait a minute. That's wrong. Heaven forbid I should have an opinion on things that are, reasonable. Smitty is not here. She's out feeding the chickens. Hey guys, what I miss? Oh, I just we talked about DC and they hate comics, and Ezra Miller dressed up as a giant Kong peanut butter filled dog toy one time. Babbage is paying to be on Locals. I gotta update Locals and Patreon. Dale's doing laundry and still here. This is why I canceled myself years ago. Don't y'all remember? Do we need to revisit that? Oh, did I close it? I think I closed it. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, see? America's favorite dog toy. And I love that they're getting pictures here, but it's all just like the backside there. Nobody's gonna know what that is. So yeah, DC and DC series. But is there anything else? Comic shop locator. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's what was going on. To recap. Oh, I was like, this is looking really gray. That's because I've been drawing with gray the whole time. Let's see what I can do here. Let's not apply to all pixels. Let's just, that's horrible. It's okay. Well, it's just going to be great. The gray man, the gray Batman. George Costanza called him. What's his Gore-Tex back? How is Ezra Miller not in jail? I don't think they can find him. Clownfish just did a video that Miller might have a cult in Iceland. Yes. I did see that. He's yeah. Yeah. If you could just go start a cult in Iceland, that'd be great. Oh man, now it's gonna, what am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna fill this in. Oh no, wait, hang on. Let's do this and this. Well, this is good. We're just gonna have to draw in gray. It's just gonna be gray. That's it. That's how I'm drawing today. It doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. I don't care. I ain't scared. There are people still defending Miller. Of course there are. Wasn't Black Adam a Shazam villain? Yes. That is correct. Oops. All right, so he's got a little shadow here. Remember seeing stills for the movie back in 2012. That can't be the same thing. They might have announced a different one then or whatever. There's no way they were filming this movie 10 years ago. Bruce puts the mask back on and smells Alfred's aftershave. Oh, hi, Cam. Cam missed all the fun. Where I started drawing in gray by accident. We're just going to draw straight to ink here. Like I do in my sketchbook. Happy little accidents. Nate Z, hello. Robert Laszlo, hello. Kit, is that Yes, is that an eye? My glasses are going blind. This guy's telling the story, and then it's all about me, and he looked like I look like a butler. I wear a turtleneck. Because why wouldn't he wear a turtleneck? It's his weird family name. Just as long as I got it right, it's okay. I only work in black and sometimes very dark gray. This guy's a clown on the weekends. And give Batman a tiny hat and sip and save. Oh, I do have coffee. Thanks for reminding me. Is it cold? Mm. It's in the realm of drinkability. Save as. Why is that saving there? Oh my god. Oh, because I know why. All right, let's do Batman Alfred. Something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Easter Island. Okay, yeah, sure. Here's some grass. Sentient Easter Island guy. He cut his. It's like Spider-Man. He cut a cut from an Easter Island statue, and it was infected. It just grew right into the ground. Where he dispenses wisdom through the ages. What else? Let's do a more angular person. Oh man. Wisdom, but only about the island. Yeah, it's just and nobody really cares, so he's very lonely. What is the stream title about? Haven't really kept up with comic news in a while. So we talked about DC's rebranding, where they removed comics from all their social media and their website and everything, and are clearly not primarily a comics company. They're shifting like everybody else to other media. They haven't made comics in years. Those are political pamphlets. I just see clips. I haven't bought a comic from DC or Marvel in forever, except my son wanted the Fortnite comic. And incidentally, if you want a comic that has just like straight up action, the Fortnite comic is still like an old school beating up the bad guys action adventure thing, because Fortnite fans are not going to sit around and read people in a coffee shop dialoguing. I gotta lower my chair. I'm hunched over drawing. Ow, because I got to use this little stool for my leg. Oh. I feel like I've been sitting here an hour. It's only been 37 minutes. Good grief. Says, same here. I think last time I read a Marvel DC comic is just when the whole one more day thing happened in Spidey, and then I was out. I like comics where people sit around talking all the time. What else we got here? We got some more space. We got space. We fill it up. Sad that Fortnite's a better comic. Well, they got the Avengers in there and Spider-Man and Wolverine because they were in Fortnite, and so it's like reading an old school Avengers comic. Let's give this guy some sideburns because I'm bored with the same old non-sideburn face. All right, let's give him a tiny hat. Hold on. That's a proper dandy. Call me Ishmael. Nose like a yam, says Past Master Dan. Yam nose. There's no laughing matter. One there. Why is that? Oh, because it. Okay, I see. I see. Different layers. Different layers. Yeah, this was a. The wash effect is the analog, gritty, and realistic. I accidentally used gray, but I can use it for a wash effect. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this here. That one. Then we'll go in this guy here and see. Oh, look. It's like a little ink wash. Yeah, I drew this traditionally. Jeff Potts got his numbers in from his July sales of his book. Audiobook sales have caught up with those of the paperback. Is this from advertising? Is that what did it? Oh, the viewers are dropping off. Oh no. Where's everybody going? Does everybody have jobs? Gotta get off for lunch break. All right. See ya, CB Dingle. Everybody's at work. Everybody's at work or offended. Apparently. When we go over this, the more kind of doubles up. So actually, it's a really good kind of realistic, or the most realistic inking pen I've got in my little setup here. Clip Studio looks so cool, but Photoshop and Sketchbook is so ingrained in me. I find it difficult to get used to it. It just, whatever you get used to works. People do good stuff and great stuff in all sorts of programs. And you work fast. That's just because I've done it a lot. It's a little darker under here. Oh, that's a lot darker. If I wanted to really, I can't. I can't do opacity on that one because it's. Do I remember Mort Drucker? I love Mort Drucker. I still have a few more weeks before school starts. Enjoy it, savor it. I do, Jeff. Yes, Robert. I have a whole playlist of Clip Studio Paint tutorials. Look at Jeff doing the promotion thing for me. Brian sucks at this. No, it's all the Batman here. This is the amalgamation of their descriptions. A police sketch artist of what they saw when they saw the Batman compiled together. What's up, Tomb? I am healing up pretty darn well. Getting there. Better than I was a week ago. It wasn't bad. This actually, this surgery was not bad. Compared to my last knee surgery 20 years ago. This was a piece of cake. The monotony was the last week was, like, I think, the hardest thing. Just bored. I went to the gym last night just to say hey to everyone, and I was watching them spar, and I was like, man, Batman is all about branding. Surgeries are never ever bad. It's what come after the surgery that sucks. Well, the recovery sucks worse, but as a recovery, this actually PT has not been as bad as the PT for my other surgery, because the other surgery is more involved. It's still uncomfortable. Definitely more difficult than the injury itself. I actually had the injury. I was like going to the gym and doing stuff with the torn ACL for like 3 months. I'm back, since CB Dingo. Do you have paranormals as a podcast? I have not put it as a podcast yet. It's been on the list of things to do. I should do that, or hire somebody to do it. The guy left of Batman looks like Shane Davis with this guy. ACLs are tough. It's just slow. Everything's slow. All right, let's see. Let's get in here and draw some more. We're just going straight to ink. Let's do a little more noir look. The commission. I'm holding off. I could send them all because I got the art book too, so I got a stack of stuff to send you. I can go ahead and send them now, or do it all at once. I was trying to get caught up on things that have been piling up that are long overdue. I need to do a Thunder Punch update. coming up on a year. I'm a year late, everybody. As Master Dance has been posting link. Thank you. Mod a bunch of channels. Needing tutorials for Clip Studio. Yeah, send them. Send them. Apparently, there's not a whole lot out there. Tim's going to Australia. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be expensive. I think the last time I sent something to Australia, I sent 2 art books, and I think it was $60. Mickey Dolenz, serial killer. Disclaimer, Mickey Dolenz is not really a serial killer. Postage from the US now is bad. I was shocked. I mean, before it was always expensive, but not that expensive. Adding extra, it's like $20 a book. Or you eat back in, last time I did my campaign, it was maybe like $24 for one, and then you add the second book and it shot up to 40, and it's, oh man. That guy looks horrible. Hold on. Jack everything up by 100%, then drop by 13% and take credit. It's always dead in the office on Friday, says Jeff. Yeah, it's dead around here. Did you decide to come to New York? I missed the deadline with everything going on between my. I got the email that I apparently forfeited my table because I missed the payment deadline. So I won't be going, which is probably good because I will be in physical therapy anyway, and that would be a week long, almost a week trip. So it's not going to happen this year. Looks like an Alex Toth character. Brian usually streams on Thursdays. Yeah, it's been kind of haphazard here lately, just because, you know, life. What just hit my window? I'm just doing a few smaller shows. I'm doing Pikeville in Kentucky at the end of this month. I'm doing Florence, South Carolina, and what's another one? Fayetteville again. I think that's all I'm doing. Still have students texting you and asking for math help? What are they doing that they need help at the moment? Are they in summer school? Or do they just really like math? Nate Z's back waiting for a ride to work. Do you want to hear something scary? Says AL. Yeah, let's do it. A student who just graduated is trying to join the armed forces. He needs to pass simple math test and can't even subtract 3-digit numbers. Wow. That is scary. Therapy Gaming says this looks cooler than the crap DC's putting out now. Well, thank you. Welcome to my digital experience. That's what DC's selling now. If you're late, that's the selling point. Digital experiences. If you want actual comics, go in the link in the description and get for a little while longer. You can get Gunship Thunder Punch, books 1 and 2 of my graphic novel. Yeah, so maybe I should just do a little plug here real quick. Who needs this? Who needs DC not comics and digital experience when instead you can go to gunshipthunderpunch.com and then all of a sudden all of don't let me down. Oh, boom, there. Yeah, Gunship Thunder Punch. Look, you can get books 1 and 2 and a synthwave album. This is what I'm working on. There's 188 remaining of this little package. And you can get the music, the trading cards, you can get my art book. And then I got some updates. What's the latest update here? Where are my updates? Updates, because there's pages. The latest pages are up here. Look at that. There's some latest pages here. A little fight scene. So there you go. Everybody tell them how if you read book 1, people liked book 1, so he admitted a teacher helped him pass his standardized math exam. Well, good. That's what thank you. Appreciate it. Giant robots and spaceships and explosions. Book one was great. So awesomely cool, says Jeff. I'm in the process of wrapping it up, so it's not going to be long. The book is a little late, but the last year has kind of sucked. So I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. The next one, but it's book 3, isn't going to launch until I'm pretty much done with it. So I don't want to be late anymore. Still one of the best crowdfunded books I've backed. Love Gunship Thunder Punch. It was so great. I have 3 copies of it. Much better than Cats. I could watch it again and again. There's nary a lady on this page. AL is a true fan. A shrimp. There's an inside joke. One of many. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Missed the first book. 40 gets books 1 and 2. You know what? I missed a golden opportunity in this stream earlier to use this. I am kicking myself right now. Everybody cover your ears.
You guys, could this year get any worse?
Oh, dang it. Man. Oh, well. We live and learn. I gotta be quicker on the draw with that. She knows that's not Batman. She knows something's up. That's your favorite. I bet you want a Kickstarter when my brother passed. Let's just copy integrate. Oh, sorry. Military has standards. Hopefully he won't get into the army if he can't do basic math. Of course, with the current, they're having trouble keeping people in apparently now. So. Good news, my middle brother is cancer-free after 3 years of battling it, says Past Master Dan. Awesome. All right, Robert, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Let's save that. My printer decided it was just gonna turn on. That's good. That's not creepy at all. Vegas organist asked me if I want anything. I said a buffet. I've never been to Las Vegas. I don't know that I would enjoy Las Vegas. Creepy eyes. he's he's just laughing. His concerned laugh. A don't shoot me laugh. Is it weird to be eager for something like an alien invasion or robot uprising? The zombie apocalypse we've experienced sucks. I mean, kinda. Oops. Also not a fan of the plague. Am I heading to BotCon? No, because I am in physical therapy twice a week through the end of September, and frequency might change in October, but I definitely have it all scheduled out for 8 weeks. So I'm going to Pikeville, but that's only a day. It's a 1-day show, so I'll drive up the day before, come back, so I won't miss much. You should do a Brian Shearer's Tiny Hats edition. I should. Tired of being a boiled frog, as Han Solo said. I prefer a straight up fight. Cam, just oh my gosh, get over it. Let yourself go, Cam. It does look like Mr. Bean, doesn't it? I didn't mean to do that. I'm getting hungry. You know what that means? Pizza? Means I'm gonna go make a sandwich here in a minute. This will all be stuff in a future art book, I guess. This isn't time wasted. Reduce my carbon footprint by not eating. Yeah, I'll get right on that. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go get something to eat after I yawn. All right, thanks everybody. I'm gonna end this. You can like and subscribe if you want. If you don't want, don't. Doesn't really matter. You know, it's just YouTube. Nothing really. We're all just made of water anyway. All right, I'm out.